my promise? Is it the way you move your lips? Is it the way you sway those hips? Is it the fire that I see in your eyes, the longing of my heart? The rustling of leaves in wind, the warmth I feel when you're near. Is it this, is it that? Yet I promise to give to you this coil of crusted germ with an open palm, subtly entwined, primo like virgin intentions, to seal my fate in our love. To cut the sun with my toys while it rises from your mist. And as it sets at the foot of our grey twilight, all my life this loyal arms will protect you, and with brick swings too I keep these pestering fleas off your delicate skin. To hold when it is cold, to bring you the moon and share my stars, to crown your head with fidelity's crest. This place no tempest shall dare, to write for you alone and unwind from the loom like tread on the loose, to stare in sweet disbelief as I attempt to cut words in worthy adulation of your charm like spicing for beauty and its peppered essence. Yes, I can feel your heat on my tongue. This heat like yaji on suya, usoji on garden egg, the icing on cake, giggles from the kitchen where steam and condiments are mixed with your spark as you make a home of this furniture and see these stacks. The long walks we take in the park, it talks about our kids, me you see in me that I do not see in me. For long I've been hooked to your charm like the sun loves to rise. I promise there will be moments when life would happen true and everything will not be poetry, boo. Yet every breath and every stress and every strain in your voice will be all my heart will beat to, will be all my ears will be tuned to. You're the music of my life, you're my poetry, you're my rainbow, you're my today, you're my yesterday. I promise to be forever and true. This I promise to you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. So I wrote this poem when I was very angry with the government. Now I don't care. Yeah, they can do anything they want. Because you write and talk and complain, but still nothing changes. So please don't ask me why I'm less than 35 and I'm bowed. Just because one has got two branches and a tail doesn't make it a mutant. So get the scales off your mind's eyes and you will see it was just a lazy lizard hanging on the tree. Please don't ask me why my country's conscience will perpetually be questioned by the splitting lines of this letter wire that sits fractionally last at the bottom of the alphabetical scale. But this gives me hope that Nigeria no go carry last like Z for Zimbabwe. Yeah, I heard bread sells for billions Zimbabwean dollars, yeah, but please don't ask me why. Why we must not fail as a country. Though it sounds dated or stale, like hope really frail, but you see it's hope anyways, like fate, if you can remember the mustard tail. But please don't ask me why I'm still this hopeful, though being ruled by a bunch of some political oops, maybe darker at heart than those Boko crooks, those ones up not hamming the nation in an anti-Western cause. I'll be using pro-Western toys, but please don't ask me why empty vessels make the loudest noise. Yes, you can ask the wailing sirens of your governor's convoy. On that cheap road that leads to your house, over got a house, over the road that leads to one, but please don't ask me why. Why my only definition of a revolution always ends on this roads and square where Nigerian men with very shallow unction always attempt to outwit their fellow men. And I wonder why we're so impatient in traffic and yet so patient with all this government mess. I wonder why we're so impatient in traffic and yet so patient with all this government mess. But please don't ask me why. Why sometimes our action as a country suggests this refrain for a motto, Nigeria, anything is possible. Like Dana, Alu 4, and Cynthia, that year of a dozen and score, I was here. Where were you? But please don't ask me why the hunchback did drown, even with his primordial God. Because the truth is when crude becomes God, civilization will be banished from the land and men will feast on men even with pride. But please don't ask me why. Well, at this point, my voice paves in weak and resignation, like I'm sick with mild palpitation. But a wise man once told me, son, that a word is enough for the wise and blessed, and these verses I write will choke, nonetheless provoke. What they say is in vogue, and maybe I do not write, arrange, or evoke. It doesn't make me less blessed of man, you know. And please don't ask me why. Why I believe there's always a light at the end of every tunnel. Because truth be told, we're only here for a moment. So own your life and live it, and believe this. Only God can define your true worth. Please now, ask me why. I still don't know.
Please don't go.